I gave two AI agents the exact same job. Build a working Tetris game from scratch, in the browser. No templates, no copy-paste, no help. One of them finished so fast it felt like cheating. The other one crashed, threw errors, restarted, and made me wait. And yet, that's the one that walked away the winner. This is the final round of a 5-part showdown between Claude Cowork and ChatGPT. And this is where it all gets decided. Let me show you why the faster AI actually lost. Quick catch-up if you're new here. Over the last 4 rounds, I've put these two AI agents against each other on real work. Design, marketing, finance. Not toy prompts. The kind of stuff you'd actually pay someone to do. And going into today, it was tied, 1 win each. So this final round decides the entire series. Winner takes it all, and I didn't want to make it easy. A design, a document, a spreadsheet, that's one thing. But engineering? Writing actual code that has to run, with logic that has to work, that's where AI agents usually fall apart. So the tiebreaker is a classic browser Tetris game. 10 by 20 grid, 7 pieces. Keyboard controls, rotation, scoring, levels. The whole thing. Playable in the browser, first load, no setup. Same prompt for both. Same rules. And this time, I learned my lesson from the earlier rounds. Each one gets its own dedicated folder to work in, so they don't trip over the sandbox. All right, let's build. First up, Claude Cowork. I paste in the prompt, hit go, and I swear I barely finished my coffee. It's done. That fast? And look at this interface. Dark, clean, arcade style. A next panel for the upcoming piece. A hold slot. Score, level, lines, all live on the side. Honestly, it looks like something you'd actually find online and download. I open it up and it just works. First try. Pieces falling, locking into place, lines clearing, 0 errors, no debugging. Claude didn't just build a game. It built a genuinely good-looking one, and it did it in a fraction of the time I expected. At this point, I'm thinking, this might already be over. And then I try to rotate a piece. Nothing. I try again. Nothing. The blocks are falling. I can move them left and right, but I cannot rotate them. In Tetris, rotating pieces is the single most important mechanic in the entire game. It's the whole point. And Claude just left it out. So now I've got this beautiful, fast, polished game, missing the one feature that makes it Tetris. Hold that thought, because it's about to matter a lot. Now it's ChatGPT's turn. And right away, it's a struggle. First run, errors. It's trying to execute, and it's hitting problems with the sandbox. It can't run the commands it needs inside the folder. So we restart it. Try again. More errors. Eventually, I changed the approach completely and handed the direct path to the folder I want it to work in. And I want to be totally honest with you. I'm not editing this part out. Meanwhile, on the other screen, Claude's game is already sitting there, done, playable. If this were a pure speed race, it wouldn't even be close. Claude laps it. But here's the thing. This isn't a speed race. It's a build. And while ChatGPT is slow, it's doing something different. It's validating its own code as it goes, checking the logic, summarizing what it's built, scoring, levels, pause, restart, line clear animations. And then I see it. It's generating piece rotation, the exact feature Claude skipped. ChatGPT is taking longer because it's actually doing more. Finally, it's ready. There's no direct link, so I copy the file path, drop it into the browser, and open it up. And the interface? Almost identical to Claude's. Score on the left, hard drop, soft drop. The pieces move smoothly. I'm controlling it with the keyboard. It feels good. And then, the moment of truth. I hit rotate, and the piece turns. It rotates. It works. ChatGPT built the complete game. Claude built the pretty one. And in Tetris, complete beats pretty. So let's score this round honestly. Speed? That's Claude. No contest. It was dramatically, almost embarrassingly faster. If all you care about is getting something on screen quickly, Claude wins that every time. But the task wasn't build something fast. It was build classic Tetris. And a Tetris you can't rotate isn't classic Tetris. It's not really Tetris at all. On quality, on completeness, on actually finishing the job, ChatGPT takes it. So this round goes to ChatGPT, and that means the final series score is 2-1. ChatGPT wins the whole thing. But please, don't walk away thinking ChatGPT good, Claude bad. That is not the lesson, and it'd be the wrong one. Here's what I actually learned running these two against each other 5 times. If you need something fast and decent, a first draft, a quick prototype, something to react to, Claude Cowork gets you there before you've even refilled your mug. It is ridiculously quick, but if you need something polished, complete, production ready, where the details matter, ChatGPT is worth the wait. Different tools, different jobs. And the single biggest lesson across all 5 rounds, it's not even about which AI you pick, it's structure. Almost every error we hit came down to the sandbox and the setup. The moment I gave each agent its own dedicated folder and structured the project properly from the start, most of those errors just vanished. How you set things up matters as much as which model you use. Get that right, and both of these tools get dramatically better. I kept this whole series completely raw. The wins, the crashes, the errors, me fixing them live. Because I want you to see the real picture, not some polished highlight reel where everything works first try. That's not how this actually goes, and you deserve the truth. If that's your kind of thing, subscribe. We're going to keep putting these AI tools head to head on real tasks, so you don't have to waste your time figuring out which one to use. And tell me in the comments, what should I make them build next? I'm reading every one. I'll see you in the next round.